Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host, Eben, and we're back with Josh. This is the Bee Rescuer, and I think we have a profound miracle. We've seen something here. This is what I hear from Josh. I've never seen this before. So we did the Power Foam, the Flush, the Signature Series. We did the PI Cleaner, and I think the clacking's gone. Let's see.
So when we would start this up, you'd hear a terrible knock. Is a lifter knock, or just is a real light, real strong clack, more than just a lifter knock. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start it.
What the hell?
Isn't that amazing?
That's unbelievable. No way.
The only reason I even bought that was because it had that knock, and I thought it was
There's a little bit there, but it's almost gone.
timing chain stuff there.
Oh, that's the timing chain?
That's just, that's the sound of normal motor stuff there. It sounds like just normal motor.
What the heck?
So
I have never seen this.
So that terrible clack is gone. Now,
And we want you to hear this rough idle. Listen to how rough it is. Hey, and if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. So Josh has 3 work trucks. We're doing all 3, same exact thing. So the PI cleaner goes in the fuel. We'll put that in. You can put that in, Josh, if you want, the PI cleaner. Right here, the red one.
okay.
And then we're gonna be putting in the engine flush and letting it idle. And we're gonna be power foaming this one too. That's it, good to go, pal. And now we're throwing in the engine flush, same exact thing, same place, goes right into the motor oil.
Have you done a compression check before and after?
Power foam increases horsepower, cleans the top of the pistons, all that buildup over the years, tons of buildup. It's all coming out. There's that throttle body.
Yeah, so
Yep.
this one's cleaner.
Round 2. Let's do it. Here we go. There she goes. Come on over. Oh yeah. Had some smoke coming out. Get up. Woo. That's years and years of carbon buildup coming out. Stand here all day and watch the liquid gold go in. Just so pure, so clean, so beautiful. This is why I get up in the morning, just to watch the liquid gold.
Terrible clack is gone. Now, we'd run it low on oil, and so I think it burns some residue on some of the lifter rods, the push rods.
Uh-huh.
And I think that with the engine flush and then the detergents that are in the AMSOIL, it must have broken up and loosened up all the burnt oil on the lifter rods, allowing them to do their full function. And so that's what a normal motor, GM motor, sounds like. It's not knocking, it's not. And so in my mind, I was pulling out this motor, I was doing the camshaft and the bearings and machining the head, putting it all back together and hoping that fixed everything. But now, all I did was just a motor change, an oil change that I can do anyways.
Can we get a ride in this thing, Josh?
Yeah.
This is hard to believe. I've never seen this on the channel before, but we've never had the 6.0 and we never had a burnt oil in it. So when you have the mineral oil, you can burn the oil very quickly, especially out here when it's 115 degrees. So we got our jackets on, but I mean it can get so crazy
So,
hot out here. Oh my god. Wow.
so I think it was just a matter of having that detergent work the caked on burnt oil residue free. It just had to work that stuff free, loosen it up, and the clacking has gone away. No more clacker for this cracker.
Oh my god.
Isn't that amazing? It's a miracle.
I've never seen this
It's
on
the Christmas miracle, because this car was my wife's and it works perfect. Every little thing works on
How
it.
many miles are on it?
Camera, radio, all the great stuff. 255 some odd. Let me see. So that's not either. Let me see. Right there, 287,000 miles. And I bought it from an auction with over 200,000 miles on it.
280,000 miles on this.
And again, we ran the oil low on a trip to Utah. When I got back, my son took it out and then it started clacking. And I said, oh no. So I checked the oil. Sure enough, it wasn't even on the dipstick. It was just real burnt. And I drained it, put some synthetic in there. Thought it would it didn't cure it. We ran it around, then I stopped running it for a bit, and we did the engine flush. And it was still clacking after the engine flush and the new oil, but we still ran it. It helped a little bit instantly, but it was still there. It was a dramatic sounding clack still. And just yesterday, after maybe 100 miles, it's the detergents have done their job and cleaned up that burnt oil residue, and I think that's what has loosened up the lifter rods and made them more the friction gone and allowing them to work. So if we roll down the window, you can just hear at an idle. Can't even hear the motor really.
I thought for certain there was something wrong with this motor, and this completely fooled me. I mean, this, like, I would have never thought that was going to work out like that, but it's just...
I kind of knew, I mean, I knew it was a lifter just from talking with other mechanics and listening to the sound and the common things that happen. And they can get stuck, and there's even an old wives' tale out there that if a stuck lifter, if you put the new oil in and rev it up a bit, it will make that go away. But it didn't work out with us. We had new synthetic oil in it, we ran it for 100 miles or so, and it still was clacking bad. It wasn't until we did the engine flush and put the signature AMSOIL with those detergents in it that it continued to clean it, and the next 100 miles, at the end of it, it sounds like this.
That is amazing how quiet.
And we're not even on the freeway yet.
Yeah.
We're just on the on-ramp, and we're already at 80 miles an hour.
That's good. That's
and,
so
we're
quiet.
going uphill.
That is so quiet.
That's good.
Yeah, that is amazing.
We're at 90.
So we did the power trio in this little angel. That's good. So check it out up here in the corner.
And 100.
Yeah.
We're at 100. Okay, we're hitting the governor, so Chevy doesn't let us go faster than that. That's fine.
But yeah, check out the power trio we did on this little angel. Then we did the power foam, which cleans the throttle body. We did the
Still has a transmission. This is a hybrid, so it's got these little electric motors on the side of the transmission, and I believe those are having problems.
and that's common with the hybrids. They're a little tricky. But yeah, so check out we did the PI cleaner, we did the engine flush. That's all up in that corner, and we'll put it at the end.
Because we're doing a YouTube video, we can take the emergency exit and turn it out on the freeway.
Sure.
And we've got acceleration power, much like the highway patrol. So that's why we're able to do that little turnabout.
So you're happy, Josh?
Yeah, because I thought this was a new motor. I'd written this vehicle off. I went and got a new one. and I'll probably just sell the new one and keep this one because it's a lot nicer on the inside.
Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, truck. Gorgeous leather seats, Escalade. Nice. Everything's real nice. Yeah, it is really nice. All right, so check out this video right here in the middle. That's everything we did.
That's as much as making a believer out of anybody who's ever tinkered or mechanicked on cars, that AMSOIL must really do what they say they'll do. It's an amazing thing. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is the most profound thing I've ever seen on the channel. I mean, I've seen a lot with the one Porsche. I mean, we've had some profound stuff, but I thought for certain that motor was completely kaput.
Well, you'll have to do a side-by-side, video to video, just, you know,
Showing
little
both.
clips. Yeah, because it was more than just a lifter knock. It was a terrible, loud lifter knock. It wasn't just the little slight ones. So,
And we want you to hear this rough idle. Listen to how rough it is. Hey, and if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Go ahead and tap this little button, and then you're gonna see the notification bell. You're gonna go in here, you're gonna allow it all the settings in the badge. You're gonna go back, and you're gonna click this bell, and you'll hit all notifications. That way you'll get a notification when I publish my next video. That way you can leave a comment on any of my videos within the first 3 hours, and I randomly select people for the end of month giveaway. We give $100 gift cards away, all kinds of stuff. So we'll see you at the last Saturday of the month at the giveaway.
the little slight ones. So, it was definitely, I would have never expected it. I thought maybe it just run smooth and smoother than it was, but
Yeah.
I never expected it to heal itself. That was amazing.
Yeah. All right, so check out this video in the middle. That's on everything we did to Josh's work trucks. And if you want to try the AMSOIL, it's all down in the description section below. If you're on a laptop, desktop, click show more. If you're on a schmott phone, the little teeny weeny reverse down arrow, click that. You'll see all the candies down there. And when you use my link, I'll always be available to help you out with the product, so I'll get the credit for it. And yeah, that's what it's all about, is helping and making a difference in the community. And when Josh texted me, I couldn't believe him. I thought he was just yanking my chain when he goes, they drove it down the street, then he ran back. I'm like, is this fish bait? And I bit the bait, and now I'm seeing it. I can't even believe it. It's hard to believe.
It's a motor saver. If it's able to be saved, I think, barring any broken items inside the motor, if the lifter's stuck due to residue, this obviously worked. So,
oh, and then a reminder, if you have an older vehicle, remember to change that oil filter at about 3,000 to 5,000 miles, because the oil is going to get really dark, and the detergents are going to melt all that buildup, and it's going to end up in the filter. And once that filter's full, it's going to stay in suspension, so all those little particles are going to be floating in the oil, which you don't want. You want to filter it out. So you don't have to change the oil, you just want to change the oil filter at about 3,000 miles.
and you just top it off with half a quart.
That's it. Yep. And not even half a quart in most vehicles. And yeah, so check out that video. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and we will see you back right here on synthetic oil protection.
Okay.
Cheers to protection, protection, protection. Check out this video here in the middle.